Okay, so today I've got something that I have not shown you guys in a long time. I've got golf gameplay. Specifically, this is PGA Tour 2K21, which I historically have played a little bit, and a while back I did a little bit of career mode type stuff on this channel, but outside of that, I don't think I've ever really uploaded any PGA Tour gameplay. Although I have played from time to time and in the past did stream it a little bit. Recently, for whatever reason, was just incentivized to try it. I don't even remember what the scenario was, but I just thought I would hop back on the game and played around and didn't play very well because I hadn't played in so long, but it was fun. I had a good time. And since then, I've done a couple rounds with my friend Mike. I would just get on and play around, take 30 minutes or so, which has been fun, and I've enjoyed the game. So I kind of wanted to get back into it. And I saw this tweet about Nadeshot's dream course, and I looked into it a little more. And basically, the scenario here is that Crazy Canuck 1985, who is a pretty well-known designer in the PGA Tour space, essentially partnered with Nadeshot, and they created Nadeshot's dream course called Thieves Landing. And that's the course that I'm playing right here. It's a really fun course. I enjoyed it. It's beautiful. It's well made. I just left it on default firmness and such. I'm playing from the white tees, first pin set, so it's not super challenging with the setup I have, but it was just I wanted to play the course, and I was trying to score really well. And the first time I played this, I just played it one night. It was right after I'd gotten back onto the game, and it was brutal. It did not go well at all. My timing was trash. My shots were trash. It was terrible. The next time I played it with Mike the Knight, and I didn't play very well. Again, I had a couple blow up holes. It was brutal. But I really wanted to put a good score down on the page, and so I played it another time, and again, just didn't play that well. But I did do a little bit of practice and tried to fix my timing a little bit, because currently my timing seems to be the worst part. And I'm on Pro-Am swing difficulty, I believe. If you're familiar with the game, my XP multiplier is 1.30, I believe. So I'm absolutely not playing on master clubs or anything like that. I'm playing on a lower club set. We'll see if I play a little more and get back into it a little bit more. Maybe I want to step up the club set a bit, but for now, this is certainly about all I could do. But I couldn't get a good score. I just couldn't score well on this course, and I would kept having blow up holes and hitting the ball in the water. And then last night, just on a whim, I'd had a couple drinks, a couple beers, and I just decided I was gonna play the course again. And you can see right here we're in the third hole, I think, and I am looking at my third birdie in a row. So I'm already doing better than I'd done on any of the previous tries. So I figured, hey, let's see what we can make of it. So like I said, this is a Crazy Canuck design course, and I've played a few of his other courses as well, and they're always good. They're always fun. I think the Nadeshot getting into PGA Tour thing is recent. I think I know he's a golfer. If you follow his channel, you've heard about him playing golf from time to time. But I don't know that I've ever heard of him playing PGA Tour 2K21. So that might be new. Look at this beautiful shot. Oh, that was beautiful. You love it. I mean, that's a tap in birdie right there. Can't miss that. So I love that. I've been thinking maybe as I play this game, and especially after this round where I start off with 4 birdies, I've been thinking it might be fun to try to play it a little more. I do think it's a really good game for just hopping on and playing around with a friend, hopping in voice chat, which is what Mike and I have done a few times. We played a few courses. We've got a few other courses that I play that are really beautiful that I would like to maybe showcase a little bit, get a good round, and upload my gameplay, because I mean they're beautiful courses. And that's, if you've never played this game, I think the golf, of course, is good, but the way this game really shines is with its course creator. I mean, it is absolutely nutty what people can do, and I'll I'll link or put a card or however you do it, the video of Crazy Canuck creating this course, and he does a bunch of videos like that. You'll just be amazed at the level of detail that you can put into creating a course on here. And everybody I know that has it that has tried the course creator, I mean, it's absolutely accessible, but it's one of those things where personally I don't even really know where to start. I play golf. I've watched golf. I play golf video games, but you can sort of auto create a course, of course, no pun intended, but it's really difficult for me personally to go any deeper than that. But honestly, I haven't really tried that much. But I absolutely love to just go and play other user created courses because it is amazing to see what people can do with this. And Crazy Canuck, I'm pretty sure he uses a controller to design. He's not even on PC. Or maybe he's on PC, but I mean, I think he designs with an Xbox controller, if I remember correctly. So anyway, it's incredible what people can do, but I think the game is good because you can really tweak it to any difficulty level. I mean, I could get my dad, who's not a video gamer, probably could get him on here, and you put him on the easiest settings, and he absolutely could do it. It's very accessible, but it also provides a lot of ability to get very difficult if you'd like for it to be very difficult, which is cool. So I think the game gives you a lot of that, which I like. And it's just, I think it's another thing where you can just sort of get out of it what you put into it. Where if I just want to hop on and play a casual round by myself in 30 minutes one night, I can do that. If I want to play a bunch of rounds with friends and take it really seriously and have match play and stuff, you can do all that too. So it's a really good time. It's a good game, and I think it was recently a Humble Bundle game. I've heard rumors that it's going to be a PS Plus game in October, and this video should be coming out right around the end of September. So they may have already announced that as the PS Plus game for October when this video comes out, but I believe that it seems like the rumors indicate that it is going to be a PS Plus game in October. So look out for that, I guess, if you're interested. And oh, look at that beautiful shot! I almost hold it, but I'm playing really well. Just to talk a little bit about the gameplay here, through 7 holes, it looks like I am 5 under, which is really good. I bought myself a lot of latitude on the back 9. Oh, and look at this hole. This is my favorite hole on the course. I think this is really like a signature hole type situation. You look at all the sailboats back there. This is a really dangerous tee shot. In one of the earlier playthroughs, I'm pretty sure when I played with Mike, I hit my tee shot over and to the left of the green, went into the water. So it's certainly doable. It's certainly possible, but I was lucky enough or skilled enough, or I guess I would say that I learned from my mistakes and didn't put it in the water on that one. So I missed that putt there, which was unfortunate, but easy tap in par. So I'm 5 under through 8. And I talked a little bit earlier about my tempo. My tempo is a huge, huge problem for me. That's the main thing. I occasionally will have an issue with my swing path maybe going a little left or a little right, but for the most part, my biggest problem is my tempo. Tempo is so important in real golf, but also, of course, in the game because you're trying to get a nice swing timing. I have a very hard time being consistent with it, especially when I haven't played in a while. And it's certainly a lot better when I have been playing a bit, but at the moment I haven't been playing, and so it's a little tougher for me. But hopefully, as I play a little more, I'll get back into it a little bit and be okay. Historically, I've played in TGC Tours, which, if you're familiar with PGA Tour games, the golf club as it was used to be called, then you'll probably be familiar with TGC Tours. Basically, it is this immersive, full sort of league system that they have where you basically get assigned to a league based on how you play in a Q school type event, and then you can play every week, and you're on a tour, you're playing with other players, and it's a really immersive system that they have going on. My problem with it is just the fact that it's 4 rounds per week. It's a lot, and I find that I get burnt out pretty easily when I play something too much like that. So I've done TGC tours a few times, but it seems like every time I just get burnt out from playing it a lot and sort of shy away from continuing to do it. So I don't know. I've entertained the idea of maybe jumping back into TGC tours, but as it currently stands, I don't know if I'll be doing that. But, you have a good round like this and you start to wonder if maybe if you practiced a little bit and played a little bit more, if you could be pretty good. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm sure if I end up joining TGC tours again, I'm sure that I will end up posting some rounds on here and some tournaments on here. So expect to see that if you are subbed and looking out for videos, or I guess just let me know if you want to see that too. I mean, if you hate golf, then and you don't want to see golf gameplay, then tell me that, and I won't upload it anymore. But I think it's fun. It's a fun thing to do, and it's fun to play with friends sometimes. So that's a lot of my thoughts on the PGA Tour 2K21 golf situation at the moment. Um, it's a fun game, and I really like it. So potentially I'll be uploading a little bit more of this, but I would maybe like to focus a little bit more on the gameplay here too. So I'm through 10 holes. I'm 4 under par. I'm feeling pretty good. I've got a pretty good stroke. You see that perfect right there on the tee shot, and this is I think one of my better shots of the day right here. This is just really nice. Look at that. Because I think that wasn't my closest shot to the hole all day, but it was beautiful because we had a lot of right to left wind, 7 miles per hour. I had a perfect timing on it, just a really beautiful stroke, and it got a really nice roll close into the hole. Left me with a birdie putt to go 5 under through 11, which I love. I will say also, I was thinking about this a little bit. I often think about like the editing of how I want to do these videos. I make a lot of videos, mainly F1 lately, Formula One 2021 lately, league races and such has been a lot of what I've been uploading. And the editing on that is a little easier. It's pretty cut and dry. You have the race, and if there's a part that is maybe more boring, for instance, if there's a safety car or something, I will cut it out and verbally say, "Hey, there was a safety car. I cut it out. Nothing happened. You didn't miss anything." PGA Tour, a golf gameplay is a little bit different because you I sort of struggle between, or I sort of go back and forth between uploading everything and uploading maybe just the results. And where I ended up on this was I uploaded everything, and I cut out a few parts at the beginning and the end, just taking out stuff that wasn't necessarily really relevant to the video. It was like there's a part at the end where they have like my XP pops up and stuff, um, uh, and I just cut that out. But I think it gives you a really nice video length. I think around 20 minutes or so, which typically I would say that I try to keep my videos below 20 minutes. So I don't know that I actually would call it a perfect video length, but it feels manageable. I mean, you're seeing 18 holes of golf in a little over 20 minutes. It looks like this video is going to be. So I think that's really manageable if you are, if you're interested in watching it, I guess. Because if you're not interested in watching it, you're not going to watch 20 minutes of it, but you're probably also not going to watch 12 minutes of it. And the way I was originally editing this video was showing, I think this is a pretty good, no, this is not the one I'm thinking of. Anyway, ignore. But this is a decent shot, I would say. Originally I was trying to do like basically only showing the shot. So I would show the swing and then the result. And it was a shorter video, but it did not give you as much insight. I think it's a lot more fun because it's a lot more fun to show what I'm showing here, because a big part of playing this game is thinking about your club selection and managing the loft of the club and all that sort of thing. So I think it's valuable for me to show that kind of stuff. And that almost hold out for eagle, but it's a good thing I hit the flag, because if it had not hit the flag, it probably would have gone over the green and into that bunker on the other side. So it was probably for the best that I hit the flag. But I'm 7 under through 14. But like I was saying, I think that showing you the setup and showing me choosing a club and going through the pre-swing process, I think or the pre-shot process, I think is really valuable, because it sort of shows you what I'm thinking and what I'm doing and how I'm approaching a shot. And I'm not verbally saying, okay, well, now I'm decreasing the loft and, I'm thinking about the 6-mile-per-hour wind and all that sort of thing. But if you're paying attention and watching, then you can pretty well see and understand what's happening. But at this point in the round, I would say I am feeling pretty good about the swing, and my timing is still not perfect. I'm still struggling a little bit with the fast swings rather than the perfects, but for the most part, I think I'm hitting the ball pretty well, and I'm getting pretty good birdie opportunities, which is obviously valuable. This is not a good putt, I don't think. Yeah, that was not good at all. But for the most part, I think I'm doing pretty well here, and I've had a couple holes that were not so good. So we'll see a scorecard here. I had the bogey on number 9. It's only birdies and pars outside of that, but I'm due for one. If you know me, you know that I'm due for one. So hopefully we can sort of keep it in check here going into the end of the round. So my goal here is really to break par. That has been my goal, and I have not been able to do it up until this point. I had the round that I played the night before I played with Mike. I had the round that I played with Mike. I had a round after that. So I played it 3 times, I think, and have not managed to break par so far. So my goal here was break par. And I think it's a par 71. So my goal here was get under 71. And currently it looks like I'm on pace to do that. Through 15 holes, I'm 7 under. There's no reason that I should not be able to get under par here. And you see me birdie that one as well. So I'm 8 under through 16. I've got 2 holes left. I've got 8 shots to play with to par. So I'm feeling pretty good at this point, I would say. And, there's no guarantee, because I've certainly, even on this course, and one of the times I played like with Mike, I think on 18 I had something like a +7 on number 18, because I went over the green, I went into the trash, I was in some bushes and stuff, and it did not go well at all, I wouldn't say. So you see the errant tee shot there on number 17. I don't love that, but what are you going to do? I take this splash shot out and just absolutely yoink it right there. That was brutal, and I understand now that I'm pretty much looking at least a bogey, hopefully a bogey, if I can stay smart here. So I think that I've given myself a decent opportunity here. That chip was overly aggressive. I knew as soon as I hit it and I saw it rolling past the green, I was like, okay, well, that was stupid. I shouldn't have done that. And I'm now looking at double bogey at best as I chip up onto the green for this +2 shot here. Looks like it's a pretty manageable and easy shot, though. So sink to putt, that's a +2. I'm now 6 under through 17. So again, I'm in a pretty good spot, but also I had a blow up on number 18 the last time I played it, or the second to last time I played it. So, I've got to play smart here and play well. And I will say that I think I played really well in this round, and there have been a few putts and stuff that I was really proud of that I made. There were a few approach shots that I was really proud of that I made. So overall, I think this has been a really good round for me, and I think this is representative of about the best that I can play at this point in my career. I think it could get better if I play more, and depending on what club set I use, but for now, I think this is about the limit of how well I can play. So I was really happy with this round, and I was really happy that I got something that I felt good about uploading. But this was a really fun course to play, Thieves Landing, and it intrigued me because I've watched Nadeshot videos for a while, and I know Crazy Canuck is a really good course designer, so I figured it would be a really fun course to play, and in fact, it has been a really fun course to play. So I'd recommend everybody try it. And like I said, I'm I'm gonna link some of these crazy Canuck videos where he's making it in cards in the video and in the description here, so you guys can hopefully check it out. But absolutely kudos to Canuck. This is a really fun course to play, and it was cool to kind of see the 100 Thieves Canuck collab to get this. So thanks for watching and checking it out, and hope you play it and enjoy it.